But oh beware lest wrath in heaven abide, to dim the glowing battle forge once more, and mar the mighty curb of Trojan pride, the steel of vengeance welded as for war. For virgin Artemis bears jealous hate against the royal house, the eagle pair, who rend the unborn brood insatiate, yea, loathes their banquet on the quivering hair. Ah, woe and well-a-day, but be the issue fair! For well she loves, the goddess kind and mild, the tender new-born cubs of lions bold, too weak to range, and well the sucking child of every beast that roams by wood and wold. So to the Lord of Heaven she prayeth still. Nay, if it must be the omen true, yet do the visioned eagles presage ill. The end be well, but crossed with evil too. Healer Apollo, be her wrath controlled, nor weave the long delay of thwarting gales, to war against the Danaans, and withhold from the free ocean waves their eager sails. She craves, alas, to see a second life shed forth, a cursed, unhallowed sacrifice, twixt wedded souls, artificer of strife, and hate that knows not fear and fell device. At home there tarries like a lurking snake, biding its time, a wrath unreconciled, a wily watcher, passionate to slake in blood resentment for a murdered child. Such was the mighty warning pealed of yore, amid good tidings, such the word of fear, what time the fateful eagles hovered o'er the kings, and Calchas read the omen clear. In strains like his, once more, sing woe and well-a-day, but be the issue fair. Zeus, if to the unknown that name of many names seem good, Zeus, upon thee I call, through the mind's every road I passed, but vain are all, save that which names thee Zeus, the highest one. Were it but mine to cast away the load, the weary load that weighs my spirit down. He that was lord of old, in full-blown pride of place and valour bold, hath fallen, and is gone, even as an old tale told, and he that next held sway, by stronger grasp o'erthrown, hath passed away. And whoso now shall bid the triumph chant arise, to Zeus, and Zeus alone, he shall be found the truly wise. 'Tis Zeus alone who shows the perfect way of knowledge. He hath ruled, men shall learn wisdom, by affliction schooled. In visions of the night, like dropping rain, descend the many memories of pain. Before the spirit's sight, through tears and dole, comes wisdom o'er the unwilling soul. A boon, I wot, of all divinity, that holds its sacred throne in strength above the sky. And then the elder chief, at whose command the fleet of Greece was manned, cast on the seer no word of hate, but veered before the sudden breath of fate. Ah, weary while, for ere they put forth sail, did every store, each minished vessel fail, while all the Achaean host at Aulis anchored lay, looking across to Chalcis and the coast, where refluent waters welter, rock, and sway. And rife with ill delay, from northern Strymon blew the thwarting blast. Mother of famine fell, that holds men wandering still, far from the haven where they fain would be, and pitiless did waste each ship and cable, rotting on the sea, and doubling with delay each weary hour, withered with hope deferred Achaeans' warlike flower. But when for bitter storm a deadlier relief, and heavier with ill to either chief, pleading the ire of Artemis, the seer avowed, the two Atridae smote their sceptres on the plain, and striving hard could not their tears restrain. And then the elder monarch spake aloud: "Ill lot were mine to disobey, and ill to smite my child, my household's love and pride, to stain with virginhood a father's hands, and slay my daughter by the altar's side. 'Twixt woe and woe I dwell, I dare not like a recreant fly, and leave the league of ships, and fail each true ally. For rightfully they crave, with eager, fiery mind, the virgin's blood, shed forth to lull the adverse wind. God send the deed be well. Thus on his neck he took fate's hard compelling yoke, then in the countergale of will abhorred, accursed, to recklessness his shifting spirit veered. Alas, that frenzy, first of ills and worst, with evil craft men's soul to sin hath ever stirred. And so he steeled his heart, ah, well a day, aiding a war for one false woman's sake, his child to slay, and with her spilt blood make an offering to speed the ships upon their way. Lusting for war, the bloody arbiters closed heart and ears, and would not hear nor heed the girl voice plead. Pity me, Father, nor her prayers, nor tender virgin years. So, when the chant of sacrifice was done, her father bade the youthful priestly train raise her like some poor kid above the altar stone, from where amid her robes she lay, sunk all in swoon away. Bade them, as with the bit that mutely tames the steed, her fair lips speech refrain, lest she should speak a curse on Atreus' home and seed. So, trailing on the earth her robe of saffron dye, with one last piteous dart from her beseeching eye, those she should smite she smote, fair silent as a pictured form, but fain to plead. Is all forgot? How oft those halls of old, wherein my sire high feasts did hold, rang to the virginal soft strain, when I, a stainless child, sang from pure lips and undefiled, sang of my sire, and all his honoured life, and how on him should fall heaven's highest gift and gain. And then, but I beheld not, nor can tell what further fate befell. But this is sure, that Calchas' boding strain can ne'er be void or vain. This wage from justice's hand do sufferers earn, the future to discern. And yet, farewell, O secret of tomorrow! Foreknowledge is foresorrow. Clear with the clear beams of the morrow's sun, the future presseth on. Now let the house's tale, how dark soe'er, find yet an issue fair. So praise the loyal, solitary band that guards the Apian land.
They turn to Clytemnestra, who leaves the altars and comes forward.
O Queen, I come in reverence of thy sway. For, while the ruler's kingly seat is void, the loyal heart before his consort bends. Now, be it sure and certain news of good, all the fair tidings of a flattering hope, that bids thee spread the light from shrine to shrine. I, fain to hear, yet grudge not if thou hide.
As saith the adage, from the womb of night spring forth with promise fair the young child light. Aye, fairer even than all hope my news, by Grecian hands is Priam's city taken.
What sayest thou? Doubtful heart makes treacherous ear.
Hear then again, and plainly, Troy is ours.
Thrills through my heart such joy as wakens tears.
Aye, through those tears thine eye looks loyalty.
But hast thou proof to make assurance sure?
Go to, I have, unless the god has lied.
Hath some night vision won thee to belief?
Out on all presage of a slumberous soul.
But wert thou cheered by rumour's wingless word?
Peace, thou dost chide me as a credulous girl.
Say then, how long ago the city fell?
Even in this night that now brings forth the dawn.
Yet who so swift could speed the message here?
From Ida's top Hephaestus, lord of fire, sent forth his sign, and on and ever on, beacon to beacon sped the courier flame. From Ida to the crag that Hermes loves, of Lemnos, thence unto the steep sublime of Athos, throne of Zeus, the broad blaze flared. Thence, raised aloft to shoot across the sea the moving light, rejoicing in its strength, sped from the pyre of pine and urged its way in golden glory like some strange new sun onward, and reached Mecystus's watching heights. There, with no dull delay nor heedless sleep, the watchers sped the tidings on in turn, until the guard upon Messapius' peak saw the far flame gleam on Euripus' tide, and from the high-piled heap of withered firs lit the